What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, and I'm back with another CHH Today time, guys. I'm going into the top 5 storylines in Christian hip hop of 2018. This year has been crazy as far as news on the Christian hip hop side, and I want to recap the 5 things that took Christian hip hop and just rocked the whole community to its core when these stories dropped. So number 5, we're gonna talk about Jay Gibbons coming out as gay. When this story broke out, it was so much turmoil between was Jay Gibbons ever a Christian? People was getting mad as far as how Christian hip hop responded to Jay Gibbons. It was a wave of people wanted to condemn Jay Gibbons, and also people that wanted to give him mercy and pray for him. So it was a huge story when it broke. But looking back now, it's not as such a big story anymore because, hey, where Jay Gibbons and where he live his life, that's his business. But, hey, we got to continue to pray for Jay Gibbons. So this was a huge news story, but it wasn't a top one. So that comes in at number 5. At number 4, we are going to talk about Gazelle disses CHH. And you have to remember, Gazelle was on Reach Records. We're going to get into that. That was a separate news story. So Gazelle had a really big year as far as news cycles. So he had an interview with 24/7 Hip Hop. And in that interview, I'm summarizing here, Gazelle was like, look, I have never heard of Christian hip hop. I don't know what it is. And that led to Rapzilla posting a blog post stating that, hey, you've been paying us since 2014 to be on our site, to be influenced by our audience, which is mostly Christian hip hop. And overall, the community really did not take those comments well when Gazelle said those things. So that was a really big news cycle in Christian hip hop when Gazelle dissed CHH. Number 3, Dizzle getting shot. And it's the reason why I don't have this at the number 1. But this was a huge story, happened a few months ago. Thi'sl was actually in his hometown of St. Louis. A scuffle happened and he got shot. He reached out for his gun, and that's what the only reason why he wasn't a victim, meaning he was killed during that altercation. So Dizzle had to is still relearning how to walk again. And to top it all off, it was crazy the way he treated the young man. He was like, look, this is why I'm out here for people like that, the person who shot me. And he showed so much forgiveness. But Dizzle is still on the road to recovery. But that was a huge news that Dizzle was shot. It was a GoFundMe. I think it was $25,000 because he was going to be out for the next 3 months to provide for his family. That goal was surpassed, and now he's on the road to recovery. So the top 3 news story cycle was Thi'sl getting shot in St. Louis. The number 2, Gazelle leaving Reach Records. And I think it was off the piggyback of Gazelle dissing Christian hip hop on the 24/7 Hip Hop News. Gazelle had a 2-album deal with Reach Records, so he released Trillium 2 and he released Trillium 3. So after Trillium 3 was released, after the 24/7 Hip Hop News release, he just up, and after his contract was up, he didn't resign. So that set out a huge wave of just pandemonium when Gazelle left. So a lot of people didn't know what that meant. A lot of people didn't know what that was. People was confused about Gazelle. It was really crazy then. So now Gazelle just came out with a new single that I reviewed last Friday called Yeppy, which was pretty dope. So Gazelle's looking to improve on the 2018 and go on 2019. So much love to Gazelle as far as what he's doing, but he had 2 of the biggest storylines in Christian hip hop this year. And number 1, this was no doubt the biggest story in Christian hip hop. Eminem disses Enough. And a lot of you guys are like, I don't know why it was such a big story. Look, the biggest rapper in the world, Eminem, disses one of the biggest Christian rappers in the world, and whether or not you call NF a Christian hip hop artist does not matter to me. The only thing that I'm saying is that once he dissed him, it set out a huge array of people. A, wanted to know who NF was, and B, really trying to find out what this was all about. So a lot of us YouTubers who cover CHH got a huge hit from discussing this particular story. But because NF's so big, because Eminem's so big, that was the top story of Christian hip hop. So here's what I want you to do, guys. I want you to tell me what was the biggest storyline for you for 2018. There was a lot more stories, but I thought, in my opinion, these was the top 5 stories that were really huge. And I need you to comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, guys, you see the hat? You see the hat? I got new hats. It's called the LM Collection. Lucky Murray. So I got my hat. If you like this hat, and I got another shirt coming out really soon, please go to the link below. Get the hat. Support your boy, because your boy is trying to do great things in CHH and also the Kingdom of God. But you know what time it is. Please go to luckymurray.com. That's LUCKYMURRAY to, hey, follow your boy on all social medias to check out my podcast, the Lucky Murray Podcast. I drop one every single Friday. And also, you can check out my new EP, Fearless, that I just dropped last month. So again, it has been the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray, and I'm back with another CHH Today. And guys, that was the top 5 news storylines in Christian hip hop in 2018. If you got some more to add, please comment below and let's talk about it. Until next time, people.